Hello my friends, I'm Santosh Sharma. I welcome you to my YouTube channel techguruforyou.com. Today I came up with very interesting topic which is CLI hierarchy of F5, and I will explain you today how you can understand the CLI hierarchy. You don't need to remember much but only few things, and you will come to know like how much interesting it is, the F5 CLI. I would say they really have done some hard work in making it very easy to understand. Okay, so let's start. Let's go to my computer. Before that, I would like to request you please subscribe my channel and hit bell icon so that you can also get notification. Please like my video and share with your friends. Okay, let's continue.
Okay, guys, so we are in my computer screen. So this is our F5. Welcome to Tech Guru for you. So let's log in to F5 and let's talk about CLI today. Okay, so you may be wondering like I'm taking you to the GUI and I'm saying let's talk about CLI. So here is the magic. So this is the screen, and of course there are many different options, but mostly where you will go, you will be going to local traffic, you will be going to network, and you will be going to system. So these are the most used tabs, and even those like network and system are not that much used, you will be going mostly on local traffic. Okay, so just keep that in your mind, and now I'm taking you to my slides. So you have this local traffic, and local traffic in CLI term is called as LTM. Okay, you have to remember this word LTM when you will use the CLI. And when we talk about network, then it is named as NET. And when you talk about system, you can make a guess. Okay, what could be the system? So it's a sys. This is the words that you have to use in your CLI when you're using any CLI. Okay, now you have different commands, like you can do show LTM, you can do list LTM, you can do create LTM, modify LTM. There are other commands like save, which only works on a specific uh, module, like that can only work in a system, save system, something, okay? Because you have to save the system configuration, so that makes more sense. But these all things which I'm showing you, you can use with LTM, you can use with net, and you can use with system. When you're saying show LTM, then it will show you something which is here. And then you need to know the sub options. Okay, sub options means, let me take you to GUI. When you say show LTM, then you have virtual server. Okay, you have profile, you have iRule, pool, node. So you have many things that you can say show LTM, then profile. Okay, we will see that. But there is another catch, like not all the commands which you can do list, you can use also show. Okay, there are few commands that you can only do list, but show will not work. List will tell you what configuration you have done, okay? And show will tell you the performance statistics, like this way. If you have to create something new, you have to use create command, but you have to modify after you have created something, okay? Then you have to use modify command. That's it. So let's take an example. Now we are in LTM. You can see here, we are in LTM, and let's talk about virtual server if you want to see virtual server. LTM is called as LTM, then virtual server, and you have to use show command. Okay, so this is how you have to place your command. Show LTM, then virtual server. Same goes for profile. Show LTM profile, show LTM pool, show LTM nodes. Okay, and another thing, like you don't need to remember which command works with a show, which command works with a list. Okay, just run it. If it doesn't work, it means it doesn't exist. Okay, so do not cram. You should only understand the hierarchy, how it works. Okay, same goes for network, self IP, routes. These are the things you use maximum time. Okay, so how you will use them? Of course, you have to use show, list, create, modify, and you can do it for interface, self, VLAN, ARP. So you can do that for everything. Okay, and now we have the third section, which is system. If you would like to see license, if you would like to see logs, then I would like from you to comment on the comment box, what would be the commands for these two? That's the question for you. Okay, so now let me take you to the CLI. Okay, and let's see couple of CLI commands. Okay, so I'm here, or maybe I think it's better to zoom it because otherwise you will not see proper CLI. Okay, so I will switch the screen. So we are here in LTM in your mind. Okay, you want to see something in LTM in virtual server. Suppose you want to see the configuration. Then for configuration, you have to say list. Then you want to see something of virtual server. So you know virtual server is under LTM. Okay. Yeah, one more thing. We are in the config mode, which is a Linux CLI. And of course, for this, you have to go in F5 CLI. So you have to type TMSH. So that will take you to TMOS, Traffic Management Operating System, that is proprietary of F5. Okay, and then here you can run all your command. There is another way. If you do Q and you do not want to go inside TMSH, so you can say TMSH, then you can use a command like show LTM virtual. Okay, the wrong thing in that is like you have to type complete command. Okay, if tab will not work here. Okay, so like suppose pool. Okay, I know like pool is small command and it's very rare that you will make mistake here. Okay, so you can run commands from outside also, but you have to add tmsh as a keyword, but I don't like that. In every command you are writing tmsh and you are also not getting any hint. Okay, so you go here, show LTM. You don't need to remember the commands. Okay, if I take you up to show, even we go below show, just do question mark here and you will get all those options. Okay, you have to, oh sorry, you have to concentrate only on the modules. So you have here authentication, which will tell you user account and authentication. Then you have CLI, and that you can get the history for CLI. Let's go one by one. So show authentication, and then I done a tab. When you will do tab, you will not get the description, but if you will do question mark, then you will get, okay, what is the meaning of login failures? Okay, so if I do login failures, I have a login failure for root, and this is the time. Okay, so that's good command. And let's do again question mark. Let's go to another module. So you have only these modules, okay? So you do show CLI and history. You may want to see history. I really like that you will get a lot of history, how much commands you have run. So you see 312. Okay. So again, question mark. Now we know like what is authentication, what is CLI and CM. This is centralized management. Okay. If you want to see what is CM in Google, it is really difficult to find the full form. But if you go here to question mark and you will come to know, okay, this is central management, where your high availability HA, all those things comes. Okay. So you can also check that. And the thing which we were discussing is LTM. We were discussing about network and system. Okay, so these are the modules where you will be going most often. So suppose you want to use LTM, I just type L and then tab, and then again tab, or you can do question mark that you have more detail what you want to run. Okay, so we are in LTM and we want to see something related to virtual. So we have a virtual or you have virtual address. There is a difference between both. Okay, so sorry, if I type virtual and if I type enter, then I will get information for all the virtual server. Okay, so this is how you can use your uh, commands. There is another thing like if you will do space, pipe, and then grep, and then worst, then what I done, I just searched with V capital IR because I haven't remembered it actually. I just saw it from here. Like every virtual server is having its name like virtual server and it is starting from capital V and then in front of that it has its name. Okay, so if you want to see all your virtual server, you just do grep then VIR. If you will do with small letter, let's see what happens. You don't get anything. You know why? Because it's a case sensitive. Okay, so you need to type how exactly it is. But how you will come to know if it is a case sensitive? First, just try with whatever is in your mind and then try with a capital letter first. If it doesn't work, then do this method what I have shown in front of you, like run the command and see what it is, and then you choose. Okay, like 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 this. The beautiful thing is it will not display all the command, but if you will hit enter or tab, then it will not tab, enter. It will give you the remaining command. So because you only want to know this, just hit complete command this much and you will come to know, okay, how you have to find all those virtual server. Now you know, grep vir, if I will type, now I have all those virtual server. And maybe you only want to see something for this virtual server, then do show LTM virtual and then capital S. I just done capital S and tab because in my virtual server, there is only one virtual server which is starting with capital S. In your, it may be more. So it's either you can do like, you can copy this and paste here, or you can write at least 2 or 3 words where you think, okay, now it is becoming unique. And now you can see you have all those information for that virtual server. Okay, nice. The same you can do for list. List will give you the information of the configuration, list LTM, and then virtual, and then we can say, okay, for SSL, we want to see configuration. So this is the configuration here I have done for virtual server. Okay, so this is how you can use your CLI. This is really interesting, right? So you can also play with show system, and then you can say in system you want to see log and which log you want to see. Of course, in my case, I want to see LTM logs. Just type LTM. Okay, and let's see if we hit enter, what happens. All your logs will come here. Suppose you are interested to see logs only for this guy. Okay, then it's not advisable to read all those logs. Again, use the magic word pipe, grep, and then paste, hit enter, and you will get logs only related to your this guy. Okay, and yeah, this is how you have to do. You should know what keyword really exists. Like, I don't know if HA exists. Let's type HA, and we have HA, high availability, and it will give you the all the stats of high availability. Maybe failover is there, and let's check for that. So you have failover address. There is events related to failover. Okay, so this is really very good, and you will come to know how you will work and your things will be faster. This is how you use the CLI. So it is really easy in F5. Like, you have 4 common things. I will now repeat. You have 4 things: show, list, create, modify. Of course, you have a couple of more things like save and load, but that's only for system. Okay, but mostly you can use the show, list, create, modify, and then you can go anywhere. Like, you can do show network something, show system something. Okay, so this is how you can use them. Okay, so like this interface self VLAN show, you have to place net in front of, sorry, in between both of them. Then only your commands will work. Let's see that. TMSH show, we were in the network and I want to see the ARP, show network ARP. That's very easy. You can see the ARP, very, very easy, right? So in my case, I'm not running anything, so there is nothing here. Okay, so you can see VLAN. Okay, now you have all those VLANs, statistics of the VLANs. But if you want to see the configuration, then list, network, VLAN, right? And maybe you are only interested for your external VLAN, exter. Okay, so only this will come, but you may also want to see some more information, like you can use to grep also, but that I will not tell you today. That's really, really interesting. List net self. Now you will get the IP address as well. Okay, if you want to see IP address for any VLAN. That's it. That is how your command line works in F5, and you have to do Q for exiting. And like, you can also see the IP address in the Linux command. So this is Linux prompt. You do IP address, then show. You have all those IP addresses, but it's difficult, right, to find information from here. So what I do, if I know in my system I'm using /24, so I like to do that way. And now I know, okay, my external VLAN is having this IP. Okay, my internal VLAN is having this IP. Okay, so this is how you will come to know. I would advise you to use grep. Okay, in first time, of course, it is not possible for you to know after grep what you have to use, like INET. I know if I will use INET because I know after INET there are IP addresses. Okay, so you can use grep like this way. Okay, so yeah, this is how it is. So maybe I will make one video specifically on Linux command for F5, which are mostly used. It's not like you have to use all those Linux command, but there are a few Linux command that you can use, which are very important that you use as part of daily life. Okay, so I hope you liked the video, and if you want to join the course of F5, then you can join. Here is the demo video, and this video will also help you. You can go to my website, techguru4u.com. If you will click in the syllabus, it will redirect you to here, course, network, F5, LTM. Okay, so my website became very slow, so I apologize for that. This is the course content, and this course will be taught to you. And if you want to add any additional topic, that is also applicable. And then we also provide you the videos, like here you will be getting the uh, website, and where we will provide you the videos as well. Okay, and then all those recorded videos you can play. Okay, and anytime you can come back and you can see what we have discussed. Okay, nice. Have a nice day. I hope you liked the video. Please like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.